Howdy, Possum Patty, the Soggy Bottom Bunch, and Miss Stinky Winky Woos. I couldn't pick her up because I had my cup of tea. Would all love to wish you happy #festive December Eve. Yepers. It's finally here. Yes, it is. It's finally here. Oh, she needed a hug. Well, I'm going to do an unboxing of my not one, not two, but 3 advent calendars. And I hope I hope they survived the oh, yes, we love you. Yes, we do. I hope they survived the shipping. Yes. That's what that is. Yes, Stinky. Oh, oh. Get her paws caught in my sweater. Okay. So, yes, we have some exciting things to do. Oh, and this is only going to take a few moments. Yes, very exciting, but we're not going to open the advent calendars and do the journaling until tomorrow, which will be December 1st. Yes, I'm just going to do an unboxing and show you the 3 calendars and the journals that I'll be journaling in for my daily December journaling. And I thought I would get out an old art journal, sketchbook / nature journal. Yes, and flip through a few pages with you. This is the one that has the 3 stories about Parsippany, New Jersey that I made up. Yes. They're very funny. There's some other interesting things in here too. But I'll do a few pages tonight and maybe a few pages tomorrow too. So why don't you come on along? Maybe I should have opened the box before I moved the camera because it's so big. All right, I'm going to open it. I'm going to put it on the floor and take out one thing at a time. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, putting it down on the floor. Packing paper. Okay, the first item is, where is it, that I want to show you. If I can find it. Is it this? Yes, here it is. Here it is. And this is, beautiful box, is the Twinings Gift Advent Calendar Box. Tea bag sampler assortment variety. And we can open it up. There were several different tea advent calendars that I would have liked to have tried, but I didn't get to order anything early enough. I'm going to remember next year to put in an order early so I can get a different one next year. This one just said it would come quickly, and it did. The other ones would have taken quite a while to get here. And we have this beautiful box, nice and sturdy. And it looks like a reindeer and flowers and butterflies and birds. And a mermaid. I think that's a mermaid. Yes. Best by September 1st, 2026. Well, that's good to know. I got a few months in which I can finish up these teas. Should we take that off? Maybe later. I really like this box. Okay. And there's a ribbon here. And the bow is keeping it closed, so it does open up. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at this. Oh, you know what? I think these pictures represent the different flavors of tea because I see lemons and oranges and chamomile over here. Yes, that must be what this is. They represent maybe a Christmas kind of a tea. I don't think they make tea out of butterflies, but still. I think that's what this represents. But isn't that gorgeous? So every day, they mixed them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They kind of put them in the order that I journal in. They're chronologically challenged. Yes. Oh, where's 8? Okay, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is going to be a challenge for me. 14, 15, 16. You probably see them better than I do. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Well, I guess they didn't do 25. Do you see a 25? Oh, I guess they just do the days before Christmas. I thought they would put in a Christmas tea for the day of Christmas. Ooh, all right. That's okay. We shall see what's in there. Yes, we shall see what's in there. So tomorrow I will open the box and pull out the tea bag and pop it into a mug of hot water. And while it's simmering, I can bring my teapot in so I can put the lid on and let it simmer, put the cozy on it. And we do a journal page in the teapot journal. Isn't that adorable? Little stinky winky boos on the cover. We'll do a page. Yes. Oh, I might start. Ooh, yes. Maybe I will take a picture of the box and journal a little bit about what I'm going to be journaling about. Oh, we'll do a little meta journaling. Yes, a little meta journaling. Okay, this is Advent calendar number 1, Twinings, tea bags, and my teapot journal. So, Possum Patty, what else did you get? Ooh, I've got this giant Santa mug of just regular tea tonight because I can't open my tea till tomorrow. And this is my red rose tea. I've got Little in a Nutshell here. Remember Little in a Nutshell? He's so small, he fits in a hickory nutshell. Yes, he's got his own little festive sleigh for December. And he's sitting over there by the Christmas tree and the very large gnome. Oh, that is so good. Come on, Possum Patty, get to it, get to it. Okay. Now, the next, geez. Get it out of the box. The next Advent calendar, believe it or not, is a National Geographic Advent calendar. And what's inside? What's inside? Gemstones. Gemstones. Please open to find gift box inside. Okay. So, hopefully this did not get destroyed because it's full of rocks in the mail. Yes, rocks. I know, rocks are my passion, and I have been neglecting all of my rock learning. Actually, because I finished one whole journal, yes. But I am ready to get back to it. Yes, I am, for all my rock-loving friends. I am ready. Yes, I am ready to get back to it. Open cover front panel calendar inside, it says. First, we have to get it out of the box. All right, give me a sec. This is for ages 6 and over. Okay. This is a stem. The kit includes 24 real rocks and gemstones, 1 dig brick, 1 excavation tool, 5 jewelry settings, 1 storage pouch. Gemstone Advent Calendar. There is a complete dig kit inside and interesting facts about each of the specimens, making each day of Advent a learning adventure. Oh, I guess that's the bottom. Here's the front. I guess these are the gems we're going to get. Yes. 1 Advent open cover calendar inside. Oh, it's Velcro. There we go. Open this window right away. We can't do that till tomorrow. And again, we've got 24 windows. And already, I think we're going to know what's in there, but we don't know what we're going to get. So every day, we are going to open one of these doors. Again, they're not in order. I don't know. When I was a kid, Advent calendars went in order. I guess that was too easy. They have to mix things up. They're going to mix things up. 1. Some are larger, some are smaller. Isn't that interesting? 2, I can't wait to open this up. Even though I see all these pictures here, I cannot wait to open up these little doors. Okay. Oh, look at this. And so every day for 24 days, while I'm sipping my tea, and after I put a little journal page in my teapot about making tea, we're going to dig in. Yes, we're going to dig into some gemstones. And I want to journal about them in my Everybody Needs a Rock Learning Journal. April, I know it's been so long since I did anything in here. April, August. Oh, and this page never got finished. And I think that's all that's in here, except for at the center of the book, I kept all the story intact. And I believe I read that. I might read that again. And there we are. So that's a lot of journaling, though. So we'll see. We'll see how much gets done. I will open a new door every day. So what's the third calendar, Possum Patty? You got your tea bags. You got your rocks. You love your rocks. How much do I love my rocks? Well, I love my rocks so much that I bought another one. And this is the 24 Crystal Best Wishes for You Advent Calendar. And this one, oh, little doors are popping open. Probably because the box was thrown around, I'm sure. This one is metaphysical. So I'm thinking that the National Geographic one should be a little more scientific since it's STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. And this one is metaphysical. This one has crystals. I believe it has a rough crystal and a polished crystal. So there's 12 different crystals and 2 forms of each crystal. And that must have really gotten tossed around because there's little bits of crystals all over this. Oh, I hope they're not smashed. And then it should tell you somewhere 24 crystals for good luck. Pretty picture in the back. I'm reading the side of the box. And I'm reading this side. I think somewhere in here is something that tells you about what each crystal is. And I can't remember now when I was reading the description where you find that. It might be underneath the tray, I think. I think it's under the tray. So we're going to compare the science gemstone to the metaphysical crystals. Yes. And see which kit we like better. Yes, and see which kit we like better. This one was a little bit more expensive than this one, but you can tell by the packaging. It's got a much sturdier packaging, and already you've got this whole big list of things that, yeah, all the science. Okay. And this one I have to find a sheet. I got to go back to, oh, I got these on Amazon. So I have to go back to Amazon and read in the description where the information sheet was. Okay, I'm all excited. I hope you're excited too, if you're a rock lover or a tea lover or just want to see me do some journaling. And let's see, how much time do we have? Oh, we got a few minutes yet. Yes, I can read some stories. I can read some stories. Stinky's relaxing on the floor there. I'm going to skip the first part of the journal because we can go back and do all of that another day. Because I was talking about, I don't know, Danny Gregory, who found one of the co-founders of Sketchbook School, SKOOL, Sketchbook School, was talking about travel journaling, and he said something about spending 3 days in Parsippany. I'm pushing my chair. 3 days in Parsippany. Yeah, so I was like, oh, I'm going to journal about 3 days in Parsippany, New Jersey. And this is highly textured. There is collaged watercolor paper and, I don't know, layers and layers of papers and glitter and paint. Some mountains in the background there, some odd-shaped mountains in the foreground. Some red spotted rocks here and there. Yes, look at that. This is just an amazing piece of artwork. And then I wrote all over the page. And I don't know why, but my pen started to, run a little bit. I don't know, maybe I was sealing the page with something, put some matte medium on the page to seal everything in or something. Anyway, I can still read it. Now, when I did these 3 stories, and it was all a joke and everything is made up, I decided that I would write the entire story as one sentence, as one very long and awkward sentence. Yes, I would hate to go back and have to do a diagram of this sentence. Yes. Okay, so here we are in Parsippany, New Jersey, at a very special park, looking at a river and some strange mountains. And this is how the story goes. 500 million years ago, a chain of volcanic islands formed of polychromatic basaltic rocks crashed into the Jersey shore, creating the famous Parsippany Pastel Mountains that grew to tremendous heights in the western part of the township, but were eventually worn down by the shimmering and glimmering Rockaway River that flows into a basin created by the Wisconsin Glacier around 21,000 BC and looks like an old crone picking blueberries, currently called Lake Hiawatha, in an area called Parsippany, a word that comes from a Lenape Native American subtribe, meaning the place where the river winds through the valley of the polka-dotted sky in an area where the strawberry boulders are quite common, above which the oddly shaped stone formations that are remains of the Pastel Mountains can still be seen today. So here we have the oddly shaped Pastel Mountains, And oh my, there's so much texture on these things. Ah, there is so much texture. I don't know if that's going to be easy to see, but yes, so much texture and color. And here's the strawberry boulders, the oddly shaped pastel mountains, even a little color in the background there. Yes. Oh, the polka dotted sky. That's what that is. All the little dots up here in the sky, the polka dotted sky. Love it. It was so much fun. Okay, the next story is about trees. And I did mention this because this tree popped up on my little photo frame. Again, this is one sentence, one sentence, and goes back to Danny Gregory's quote about 3 days in Parsippany. And we're calling Parsippany hashtag the Tree City. And this is my weirwood. And you can see his face. He's also done on watercolor paper and then pasted into the book over the background. Oh, I gotta take a deep breath. This is one sentence. Okay, weirwood story. I'm laughing because I just bleeped out the part. I tried reading this and I cracked up laughing. So I'm going back and I'm going to try and read it again. If I start laughing, I'll just continue this time. Okay. Whether it is winter or any other season, New Jersey is one of the most populous states. Nevertheless, it has a 42% tree cover, with Parsippany being recognized as the Tree City for the past 40,000 years, because the first children planted the original groves of weirwoods in the eastern section of the township, where you can still find a few hardy specimens of this species and a secret hollow that the Ice Age glacial cover did not reach. But these wise and aware ones are rare, and you are more likely to encounter much younger weirwoods that were planted from seeds flown on the Space Shuttle Columbia in 1997 and provided by the New Jersey State Forest Nursery in Jackson, having been planted in habitats that contain other outstanding and popular Parsippany native plants, some of which may be endangered or of local concern, such as the wahoo, erect bindweed, meadow cuckoo flower, spring coontail, green adder's mouth, floating heart, northern panic grass, strawberry tomato, hooker's orchid, Indian physic, black girdle woolgrass, lace-lipped ladies' tresses, humped bladderwort, and every artist's favorite, the Stylosantes biflora, also known as pencil flower, which ironically has recently become hard to find in Pennsylvania. All right, Miss Stinky wants to go out and see Mr. Possum. Okay, now the reason why people believe these two stories is because I incorporated real facts into the story into a completely made up story. Yes. Like the Wisconsin glacier 21,000 years ago. That's like a fact, right? And the river and all this stuff, right? But none of the pastel mountains are real. But a chain of volcanic islands did crash into the Jersey shore and create a mountain range, but not this particular mountain range. And then I believe the New Jersey, where is it? The New Jersey State Forest Nursery in Jackson. I believe they did actually send seeds up in the space shuttle. Yes, Columbia. And when they came back, they planted them. So even though the weirwood story is completely made up, how the first children planted them 40,000 years ago. All of these endangered plants with the funny names, these are not made up. No. The humped bladderwort. These are real plants. Yes, these are real plants. The cuckoo flower, right. So, yeah, it's a very strange mix of imagination and scientific facts. I love my weirwood. Oh, yes. Are you a Game of Thrones fan? I must have been watching that when I did this, right? And the third story. Okay, the third story. And this one is in, I think, black gesso with gouache on top. Black gesso with gouache on top. This is probably a watercolor background. And this is just total mixed media. It's a little bit of everything, right? A little bit of everything. So who's this story about? Again, this is from Danny Gregory's quote about spending 3 days in Parsippany, New Jersey. And I call this one Where the Lady Got Her Gaga. Yes, Lady Gaga. This is Lady Gaga. Okay, now remember, this is all one run-on sentence because that's what I was doing. And again, some of this is going to be fact and some of this, totally made up. It was November 3rd, and with her Dia de los Muertos face paint, which she applied after watching a Theodore Bradley video, looking a bit the worse for wear after having had it on for 3 days because she couldn't find her makeup remover, Stephanie stepped off the bus from New York City, which was costing her quite a bit of cash, whereas if she had been a resident of Parsippany, she could have just rode to the music studio on the free transit system. But oh no, she just didn't want to relocate to New Jersey, so therefore had to put out the coins for a daily bus ride, during which she did look a bit odd that day wearing the skeleton suit, which had been appropriate attire the day before. Though she hadn't had time to change anyway, it was much better than wearing just slabs of meat, which might have been a bit of a problem, what with the local coyotes and black bears that roamed Highway 287 that autumn. And as she walked across the parking lot to the studio, there was a small crowd which had gathered around the storm drain to smoke and flip their cigarette butts down into, and with no exception, everyone watched her pass by, opened their mouths, and spouted gag, gag, though I think they were actually trying to say something besides that, which was later shortened to gaga. So let's see, what's true? I think it's true what she was living in New York City and there was a music studio in New Jersey. And it's true about the black bears and coyotes that were roaming along Highway 287 that autumn. But this whole part about people smoking and flipping their cigarette butts into a drain, I don't know, I must have made that up. They opened their mouths and spouted gag, gag, just looking at her with this old makeup on, right? And a skeleton suit. Yes. But that was later shortened to Gaga, Lady Gaga, whose real name is Stephanie. So, fact and fiction. Yes, fact and fiction. You gotta love that. How could you not love that? Lady Gaga. The Weirwoods. And the pastel mountains. I love these 3 pages. Art journaling at its best. Mixed media and creative story writing. I can get creative when I want to. Oh, I am writing a book, aren't I? I am writing a book, aren't I? Oh, there's some other fun pages in here too. Some nature journaling and ooh. Another character I made up. Yes. Yes. Oh, and there's tunnel pages in here. Oh, I love the tunnel pages. All right. It's going to be a very busy hashtag festive December. Yes, it is. Tea tasting and journaling. Oh, I can't wait to see my rocks and gemstones and crystals. I am so excited about that. I'll have to pop in and show you a bit of this. Oh, and this is still sitting here. Come on, Possum Patty, get that together. What else? Oh, I have to do my meta journaling about all the journals that I'm doing this year. and and there's only a couple more pages left in my Mermaid's Tale journal. Yes, I don't know. It's going to be fun. Yes, don't miss an episode. Don't miss an episode. Y'all better come back now, you hear? Happy chunk journaling. Happy hashtag festive December Eve. Bye bye.